Good morning, everyone. I'm excited to welcome you all today. We're here to explore an overview of revised Schedule M. This presentation is led by Dr. S.K. Singh, and we'll be discussing the updates coming into effect in December 2025. Over the next few minutes, we'll cover the key changes, the reasons behind the revisions, and how they will impact our processes moving forward. Let's get started. Let's take a closer look at Schedule M, which focuses on Good Manufacturing Practices, or GMP. This schedule is fundamental in ensuring that all pharmaceutical products are consistently produced and controlled according to quality standards. Essentially, GMP covers the entire manufacturing process, from raw materials to the finished product, making sure everything is safe and effective for consumers. It emphasizes the importance of maintaining a clean and hygienic environment, proper documentation, and trained personnel. These practices are crucial because they help prevent contamination, mix-ups, and errors that could compromise product quality. By adhering to Schedule M, companies not only meet regulatory requirements, but also uphold their reputation for quality and safety. This schedule ties into the overall theme of our presentation, which is about ensuring product integrity from start to finish. Following GMP principles isn't just about compliance, it's about commitment to consumer health and trust. Now, let's take a closer look at the revised schedule for the implementation of Schedule M, as you can see on this slide. The timeline is divided into key milestones. First, in December 2023, we expect to have initial updates and preparatory steps completed. This is an important phase where organizations should be making sure their systems and processes are aligned with the upcoming changes. Moving forward, by June 2024, we anticipate significant progress, possibly including testing and initial rollout activities. This midpoint is critical for addressing any issues and ensuring a smooth transition. Finally, by December 2024, the full implementation should be in place, with organizations fully compliant and operational under the new Schedule M guidelines. These dates are essential for planning and resource allocation, so keeping this timeline in mind helps us stay on track and meet our regulatory deadlines. Throughout this process, understanding these milestones allows us to better connect the dots within the broader compliance efforts we're discussing today. Let's take a closer look at the timeline for the revised Schedule M implementation. Starting with February 2025, this marks the initial phase where key updates and preparations will begin. It's an important milestone because it sets the groundwork for the upcoming changes. Moving on to May 2025, we expect some significant progress, possibly with initial rollouts or pilot testing to ensure everything is on track. Then, by December 2025, we should see full implementation and integration of the revised schedule. These dates are critical because they help us understand when to expect certain milestones and plan accordingly. This timeline reflects our overall goal of a smooth, phased rollout that minimizes disruption while ensuring compliance. Staying aligned with these key dates will be essential for a successful transition. Let's take a closer look at what's on existing Schedule M. This schedule is really important because it outlines the current status of our project timeline and key milestones. It helps us understand where we stand today and what needs to be addressed moving forward. When we review Schedule M, we're focusing on the critical dates, deadlines, and any adjustments that have been made along the way. It's a snapshot of our progress, and it provides valuable insight into potential delays or areas where we might need to allocate more resources. Overall, this schedule is a vital tool for ensuring everyone is aligned and aware of the project's current state, which ties directly into our goal of maintaining clear communication and effective project management throughout the entire process. Let's take a closer look at the proposed Schedule M. This slide outlines the key timeline we're proposing for this project. As you can see, it's designed to be comprehensive yet flexible enough to accommodate any unforeseen challenges. The schedule is broken down into several phases, each with specific milestones to keep us on track. What's most important here is how these phases connect to our overall goals, ensuring that each step builds on the previous one, creating a smooth and efficient workflow. The timeline also emphasizes critical review points, which are essential for maintaining quality and making adjustments as needed. By sticking to this schedule, we aim to deliver results on time while maintaining the high standards we've set. This proposed schedule is a roadmap that guides us through the process, aligning our efforts with our strategic objectives. Today, we're going to focus on the new Schedule M, specifically the section related to Good Manufacturing Practices, or GMP, and the requirements for plants, primaries, and equipment used in pharmaceutical production. This part, covering sections Part II through XII, emphasizes the importance of maintaining strict quality standards throughout the manufacturing process. We'll explore how these guidelines ensure that every step, from raw material handling to final packaging, meets safety and quality benchmarks. It's crucial to highlight that GMP isn't just a regulatory requirement. It's a fundamental aspect of producing safe, effective medicines that patients can trust. We'll look at specifics like the design and maintenance of manufacturing facilities, the qualification and calibration of equipment, and the proper hygiene practices for personnel. All these elements work together to prevent contamination, mix-ups, and other issues that could compromise product quality. Connecting this to our overall theme, implementing these practices consistently helps us uphold our commitment to quality and compliance in pharmaceutical manufacturing. So, as we go through these sections, keep in mind how each requirement reinforces the integrity and safety of our products. Now let's move on to Slide 8, which covers the new Schedule M, specifically Good Manufacturing Practices and the requirements related to plants, primers, and equipment for pharmaceutical products. This section is part of Part XII of our guidelines. Here, the focus is on ensuring that manufacturing facilities adhere to strict GMP standards to maintain product quality and safety. We'll talk about the importance of designing and maintaining the plant infrastructure to prevent contamination, mix-ups, and other risks. The requirements for primers and equipment are also critical. They need to be suitable for their intended use, properly maintained, and validated regularly. This helps ensure consistency and compliance throughout the manufacturing process. Overall, these points reinforce the importance of a comprehensive quality system, where every element, plant design, equipment, and practices, works together to produce safe, effective pharmaceutical products. Remember, adhering to these standards isn't just about compliance. It's about protecting patient health and maintaining trust in our products. Let's take a closer look at Slide 9, which compares the new Schedule M existing versus revised. Here, we're essentially examining how our schedule has evolved. The key point is to understand the differences between the original schedule and the revised one. This comparison helps us see where adjustments have been made, whether it's in timelines, milestones, or resource allocations. It's important because these changes can impact the overall project flow and our deliverables. Connecting this to the broader theme, it highlights our ongoing commitment to flexibility and continuous improvement in project planning. By regularly revisiting and revising our schedules, we ensure that we're staying aligned with our goals and adapting to any new information or challenges that come up along the way. Let's take a closer look at some of the concerns and challenges that MSMEs are facing when it comes to implementing the revised Schedule M. One of the main issues is the lack of awareness or understanding of the new requirements. Many MSMEs might find it difficult to interpret the changes or know how to properly comply. Additionally, there can be resource constraints, both in terms of manpower and technology. Smaller businesses often don't have dedicated compliance teams, which makes adapting to new regulations more daunting. Another key challenge is the cost involved in compliance, whether it's upgrading systems, training staff, or consulting experts. These expenses can be significant for MSMEs operating on tight margins. There's also the issue of time. Implementing these changes can be time-consuming, potentially disrupting daily operations. All of these challenges highlight the importance of targeted support and clear communication from authorities to help MSMEs navigate these regulatory updates smoothly. Recognizing these concerns is crucial as we work towards a more inclusive and compliant business environment. Let's now take a closer look at Revised Schedule M, Part I, focusing on GMP of pharmaceutical products and the main principles involved. This section is crucial because good manufacturing practices, or GMP, form the backbone of ensuring quality and safety in pharmaceutical production. First, it's important to understand that GMP covers a wide range of aspects, from personnel and premises to equipment and documentation. The main principles emphasize that quality should be built into the product at every step, not just tested at the end. This means establishing clear procedures, maintaining strict hygiene standards, and ensuring proper training for all staff involved. Another key point is the importance of a thorough documentation system. Everything must be recorded accurately to trace back any issues if they arise. Additionally, GMP encourages a risk-based approach to manufacturing, meaning we identify potential hazards early and implement controls to mitigate them. By adhering to these principles, we ensure that pharmaceutical products are consistently produced to the highest quality standards, which ultimately protects patient safety. Connecting this to the overall theme, it's about creating a culture of quality within manufacturing, where compliance and continuous improvement go hand in hand. Now, let's take a closer look at the main principles of the Pharmaceuticals Quality System, or PQS. These principles are the foundation for ensuring that our pharmaceutical products meet the highest quality standards. First, it's all about establishing a strong quality culture within the organization, where everyone understands their role in maintaining quality. This means fostering a mindset that quality is everyone's responsibility, from manufacturing to management. Next, the PQS emphasizes the importance of risk-based thinking. We need to identify potential risks early and implement measures to mitigate them, which helps prevent issues before they occur. This proactive approach is crucial in maintaining product integrity and patient safety. Another key point is continuous improvement. The PQS encourages us to constantly review and refine our processes, embracing innovation and learning from past experiences. This way, we can adapt to changing regulations and technological advances effectively. Finally, the system is built on a solid foundation of documented procedures, effective training, and clear communication. These elements ensure consistency, accountability, and transparency across all levels of the organization. Connecting these principles to our overall goal, it's about creating a reliable system that consistently delivers safe, effective, and high-quality pharmaceutical products to patients worldwide. Let's take a closer look at the 4 elements of a pharmaceuticals quality system, or PQS. These elements are the foundation that ensure we consistently produce high-quality medicines. First, we have management responsibility ***. This means that leadership must be fully committed to quality, setting the tone at the top and establishing a culture where quality is a priority. It's about making sure quality isn't just a department's responsibility, but a core value across the entire organization. Next up is ***risk management ***. This involves identifying potential risks early, assessing their impact, and implementing controls to mitigate them. It's a proactive approach that helps us prevent issues before they happen, rather than just reacting to problems after the fact. The third element is ***change management ***. In a dynamic industry like pharmaceuticals, change is inevitable, whether it's new technologies, regulations, or process improvements. Effective change management ensures that any modifications are carefully evaluated, documented, and validated, so they don't compromise product quality or patient safety. Finally, we have continuous improvement ***. This element encourages us to constantly analyze our processes, learn from mistakes, and seek ways to enhance our systems. It's about fostering a mindset where quality isn't static, but an ongoing journey of refinement. Together, these four elements form a comprehensive framework that supports the overall theme of our presentation, building a robust, reliable, and compliant pharmaceutical quality system. They're interconnected and essential for maintaining the integrity of our products and safeguarding patient health. Let's take a closer look at quality risk management, or QRM. This is a crucial aspect of ensuring our products meet the highest standards. Essentially, QRM is about systematically identifying, assessing, and controlling risks that could impact quality. By doing so, we can proactively prevent issues rather than just reacting to them. It's important to understand that QRM isn't a one-time activity. It's an ongoing process integrated into our overall quality system. This helps us prioritize resources and efforts where they are needed most, ensuring efficiency and effectiveness. Highlighting the key concepts, risk assessment is at the core, evaluating potential risks based on their likelihood and impact. Then, we implement controls to mitigate these risks, followed by continuous monitoring to ensure our measures are effective. Connecting this to our presentation theme, QRM empowers us to build a culture of quality and safety. It's about making informed decisions that protect both our consumers and our reputation. Ultimately, embracing robust risk management practices helps us deliver consistent, high-quality products every time. Let's take a closer look at the product quality review process, or PQRP for short. This process is essential to ensure that our products meet the highest standards before they reach our customers. It involves a thorough review at multiple stages, where we evaluate quality aspects to catch any issues early on. The key points here are the systematic checks and balances that help us maintain consistency and reliability. By integrating PQRP into our overall workflow, we're reinforcing our commitment to quality and continuous improvement. Remember, this process isn't just a one-time step. It's part of our ongoing effort to deliver excellence in every product we produce. Now, let's talk about good manufacturing practices, or GMP for short. These practices are essential to ensure that products are consistently produced and controlled according to quality standards. Essentially, GMP covers everything from the cleanliness of the manufacturing environment to the proper training of staff, to the correct handling of raw materials. The key goal here is to prevent contamination, mix-ups, and errors that could compromise the safety and efficacy of the final product. It's about creating a reliable process that guarantees quality at every step. GMP also involves strict documentation and record-keeping, so that every batch can be traced back if needed. This transparency and accountability are vital for maintaining trust with consumers and regulators alike. Overall, GMP is a foundational element that underpins the entire manufacturing process, ensuring that the products we rely on are safe, effective, and of high quality. It ties directly into our broader theme of quality assurance and regulatory compliance in the industry. Let's take a closer look at good manufacturing practices, or GMP for short. These are essential standards that ensure the quality and safety of our products. GMP covers a wide range of aspects, from the cleanliness of the facilities to the training of personnel. It's all about creating a controlled environment where every step of production is consistently monitored and documented. By following GMP, we reduce the risk of contamination, errors, and inconsistencies. This not only protects consumers, but also helps us maintain compliance with regulatory requirements. Remember, GMP isn't just about following rules, it's about building a culture of quality in everything we do. In the context of our overall presentation, GMP forms the backbone of trustworthy manufacturing. It's what guarantees that the products we deliver are safe, effective, and of high quality. So, understanding and implementing GMP is crucial for ensuring success in our industry. Let's talk about sanitization and hygiene, which are crucial components of maintaining a safe environment. Proper sanitization involves thoroughly cleaning surfaces and equipment to eliminate harmful germs and bacteria. It's not just about surface appearance, it's about reducing the risk of infections and ensuring safety for everyone. Hygiene practices, such as regular hand washing, and using personal protective equipment play a vital role in preventing contamination. These practices are interconnected with the overall theme of safety and quality in our operations. By prioritizing proper sanitization and hygiene, we create a healthier space and foster trust with our customers and team members. Remember, consistency is key. Good habits in this area make a significant difference. Let's now turn our attention to sanitization and hygiene. These are fundamental aspects of maintaining a safe and healthy environment, especially in settings where cleanliness directly impacts well-being. First, proper sanitization involves more than just cleaning surfaces. It's about reducing the number of pathogens to safe levels. This means using the right cleaning agents and techniques consistently. Hygiene, on the other hand, focuses on personal practices, like hand washing and wearing appropriate protective gear, that prevent the spread of germs. Both elements are interconnected and essential for controlling infections and ensuring safety. When we prioritize good sanitization and hygiene, we're not only protecting ourselves, but also creating a safer space for everyone involved. It ties into our overall goal of promoting health and preventing contamination at every step. Now, moving on to slide 20, titled Qualification and Validation Continued. I want to emphasize that these processes are fundamental to ensuring that our systems and equipment consistently deliver quality results. Qualification refers to the process of proving that a system or piece of equipment is installed correctly and operates according to specifications. Validation, on the other hand, confirms that the entire process actually produces the desired outcome reliably and consistently. It's important to recognize that both qualification and validation are ongoing commitments, not just one-time activities. They help us identify potential issues early on and ensure compliance with regulatory standards. Remember, thorough documentation throughout these phases is critical. It provides traceability and demonstrates that we've met all necessary requirements. Connecting this to the overall theme, rigorous qualification and validation build confidence in our processes, ultimately safeguarding product quality and patient safety. So, maintaining diligent practices here is key to our success and compliance in the industry. Let's continue with our discussion on qualification and validation. In this part, we're focusing on some of the ongoing aspects that are crucial for maintaining compliance and ensuring consistent process performance. As we delve deeper, it's important to remember that qualification and validation are not one-time activities, but continuous, integral parts of our quality management system. We'll see how proper documentation, regular reviews, and requalification help us verify that our systems remain in a validated state over time. This ongoing process helps us identify and address potential deviations before they impact product quality. Ultimately, by rigorously applying these principles, we reinforce the reliability of our processes and uphold the highest standards in our operations, aligning with the overall goal of delivering safe, effective products to our customers. Now, let's move on to slide 22, which focuses on qualification and validation. These are essential steps in ensuring our processes and equipment are working correctly and consistently. Qualification involves verifying that our facilities, systems, and equipment meet specified requirements and are suitable for their intended use. Validation, on the other hand, confirms that our processes produce results that meet quality standards reliably. Both qualification and validation are critical because they provide documented evidence that our systems are operating as expected, reducing risks and ensuring product quality. This not only supports compliance with regulatory standards, but also builds confidence in our operations. In the context of our overall theme, delivering safe and effective products, qualification and validation help us maintain control, consistency, and quality throughout our manufacturing process. They are foundational to maintaining trust with regulators and customers alike. Now, let's continue exploring complaints and adverse reactions, picking up where we left off. On this slide, we're delving into some of the ongoing issues and concerns that can arise with medical interventions. It's important to understand that, despite the benefits, there are cases where patients might experience adverse reactions or have complaints about their treatment. Recognizing and properly managing these reactions is crucial for maintaining safety and trust. We'll look at how these reactions are reported, monitored, and addressed to ensure that we provide the best possible care. Remember, staying vigilant about adverse reactions helps us improve our practices and protect our patients. So, as we move forward, keep in mind the importance of thorough documentation and open communication when these situations arise. Let's continue by exploring more about the types of complaints, as indicated on this slide. When we talk about complaints, they can vary widely depending on the nature of the issue and the context. Here, we're extending our discussion to include additional categories that we haven't covered yet. Understanding these different types helps us better address the concerns of our customers or stakeholders. For example, some complaints might be related to product quality, where customers express dissatisfaction with the durability or performance of a product. Others could be about service delivery, where delays or poor customer service are the main issues. It's also important to recognize complaints related to communication gaps, where customers feel they haven't been adequately informed or their concerns weren't properly acknowledged. By thoroughly understanding these various complaint types, we can tailor our response strategies more effectively, ensuring we resolve issues efficiently and maintain trust. Remember, addressing different complaint types appropriately aligns with our overall goal of delivering excellent service and continuous improvement. Let's continue exploring adverse reactions, and as we look at this slide, we'll see that this is a continuation from previous information. It's important to understand that adverse reactions can vary widely, and their severity can differ from person to person. Some reactions might be mild, like a rash or nausea, while others could be more serious and require immediate attention. Highlighting the most critical aspect here, we need to remember that monitoring patients closely after administering any treatment is key to catching these reactions early. This way, we can intervene promptly and minimize potential harm. Connecting this to our overall theme, which is ensuring safety and effectiveness in treatment, understanding adverse reactions, what they are, how to recognize them, and how to manage them, is fundamental. It helps us provide better care and support patients in achieving the best possible outcomes. Let's talk about product recall. This is a critical aspect of quality management and customer safety. When a product is found to have a defect or poses a risk, a recall is initiated to remove it from the market. The key points here are identifying the issue quickly, communicating transparently with customers, and taking swift action to address the problem. A well-managed recall not only protects consumers, but also preserves the company's reputation. Connecting this to our overall theme, it highlights the importance of proactive quality control and effective risk management. Ultimately, a strong recall process demonstrates a company's commitment to safety and accountability. Let's talk about change control. This is a crucial aspect of project management because it helps us manage modifications systematically. When a change is proposed, it's important to evaluate its impact on scope, schedule, and resources before approval. This process ensures that changes are controlled and documented properly, avoiding scope creep or delays. Effective change control maintains project integrity and keeps everyone on the same page. It also helps us prioritize changes and assess risks associated with them. Remember, not all changes are bad. Some are necessary for project success, but they need to be managed carefully. In the context of our overall project, change control acts as a safeguard, ensuring that adjustments align with our goals without compromising quality or timelines. So, embracing a disciplined change control process is key to delivering successful projects. Now, let's move on to contract production and testing. This is a crucial phase where we actually bring the design to life through manufacturing. It's not just about producing the product, but also ensuring that every unit meets our quality standards. During this stage, we focus on closely monitoring the production process to catch any issues early. Testing plays a vital role here. It's how we verify that the product performs as intended under real-world conditions. This phase helps us identify potential problems before mass production, saving time and resources down the line. Overall, effective contract production and rigorous testing are essential to delivering a reliable, high-quality product that aligns with our project goals. Let's now turn our attention to self-inspection and quality audit. These are crucial steps in maintaining high standards in our processes. Self-inspection involves us taking a proactive approach to review our work regularly, ensuring everything aligns with our quality benchmarks. It's like a personal check, and that helps catch issues early before they become bigger problems. On the other hand, quality audits are more formal evaluations carried out by a dedicated team or external auditors. They provide an objective assessment of how well our processes are functioning and whether we're meeting industry standards. Both practices are essential because they help us identify gaps, improve continuously, and uphold our commitment to excellence. Integrating self-inspections and audits into our routine not only boosts quality, but also fosters a culture of accountability and continuous improvement, which ties directly into our overall goal of delivering the best possible outcomes. Let's talk about corrective action and preventive action, or CAPA as it's commonly known. This is a crucial part of maintaining quality and continuous improvement within any organization. Essentially, CAPA involves identifying issues or nonconformities and then systematically addressing them to prevent recurrence. Corrective actions are what we take after discovering a problem. These are reactive measures to fix what's already happened. Preventive actions, on the other hand, focus on proactively identifying potential issues before they occur and putting steps in place to prevent them altogether. The key point here is that CAPA isn't just about fixing problems. It's about understanding root causes and implementing solutions that improve processes overall. It's a cycle: detect, analyze, act, and verify that the actions have been effective. Connecting this to the broader theme of quality management, CAPA helps us create a culture of continual improvement. It ensures that we're not just solving problems on the surface, but addressing underlying issues that could impact product quality, safety, or compliance. So, effective CAPA systems are vital because they help us learn from mistakes, reduce risks, and improve our processes over time. Let's talk about quality audits. These are essential tools in our overall quality management system. They help us systematically evaluate how well our processes and operations are performing. The key point here is that audits aren't just about finding faults, they're about continuous improvement. By conducting regular quality audits, we can identify areas where we excel, and just as importantly, areas where we need to make adjustments. This proactive approach ensures that quality isn't just a goal, but a consistent practice embedded in our daily work. It's also important to connect this to our broader theme of maintaining high standards and customer satisfaction. When we regularly review and improve our processes through audits, we build greater trust with our clients and improve our operational efficiency. So, think of quality audits as a vital feedback loop, helping us stay aligned with our quality objectives and fostering a culture of ongoing improvement. Let's talk about personnel, which is a crucial element of any successful project or organization. When we look at personnel, we're really focusing on the people involved, their skills, roles, and how they work together. Having the right team in place is key to achieving our goals effectively. It's important to ensure that everyone is properly trained and understands their responsibilities. Additionally, fostering good communication and collaboration among team members helps us stay aligned and productive. Remember, the strength of our personnel directly impacts the overall success and efficiency of our efforts. So, investing in our team and managing personnel well is fundamental to the overall theme of building a resilient and capable organization. Let's talk about quality assurance. This is a crucial part of any successful project or process. It involves systematically checking that everything meets the required standards. The goal is to identify and fix issues before they become bigger problems. Quality assurance isn't just about inspection. It's about building quality into every stage of the process. By doing so, we ensure the final product is reliable, efficient, and meets customer expectations. Throughout this presentation, we've seen how quality impacts overall success. Effective QA helps us maintain consistency and improve continuously. So remember, investing in quality assurance is investing in the long-term success of our projects. It keeps us accountable and ensures we deliver value every time. Let's take a closer look at the role of quality control, or QC, in the pharmaceutical industries. QC is fundamentally about ensuring that every product meets the highest standards of quality, safety, and efficacy before it reaches patients. It involves a series of rigorous testing and inspection processes that help catch any inconsistencies or defects early on. This is crucial because, as we've discussed earlier, the integrity of pharmaceutical products directly impacts patient health and trust. By implementing strict QC procedures, companies can prevent substandard products from entering the market, which not only protects consumers, but also upholds the company's reputation. QC also plays a key role in complying with regulatory requirements, ensuring that all manufacturing practices meet national and international standards. Overall, QC acts as a safeguard within the entire pharmaceutical production chain, helping us deliver reliable, safe, and effective medicines. It's an essential component that supports the overarching goal of quality assurance in the industry. Let's take a closer look at the role of quality control, or QC, in the pharmaceuticals industry. QC is absolutely vital to ensuring that every product meets the highest standards of safety, efficacy, and quality. It involves rigorous testing and inspection at various stages of production to catch any issues early on. This process helps prevent substandard or contaminated products from reaching patients, which is critical in our line of work. QC doesn't just happen at the end. It's integrated throughout the manufacturing process, from raw materials to finished products. It also involves documentation and traceability, so we have a clear record of quality at every step. Ultimately, the goal of QC is to maintain consistency, build trust with regulators and consumers, and uphold the reputation of the pharmaceutical industry. This slide connects to the broader theme of quality assurance, emphasizing that QC is a cornerstone in delivering safe, effective medicines to those who need them most. Let's talk about training. Training is a crucial component because it ensures that everyone involved understands the processes, tools, and best practices needed to succeed. It's not just about handing out manuals or giving a brief overview. It's about engaging with the team to build competence and confidence. Effective training helps to align everyone with the overall goals, making sure that the implementation runs smoothly and efficiently. Remember, investing in thorough training ultimately boosts productivity and minimizes errors down the line. So, connecting this to our bigger picture, well-trained teams are the backbone of successful projects, enabling us to achieve our objectives more effectively. Let's now turn our attention to personnel hygiene. This is a crucial aspect of maintaining safety and quality in any work environment. Good personal hygiene helps prevent the spread of germs and contaminants, which is especially important when handling food, pharmaceuticals, or sensitive equipment. Key points to remember include regular hand washing with soap and water, particularly before and after handling products or equipment. Using proper protective clothing like gloves, hairnets, and clean uniforms also plays a vital role in reducing contamination risks. It's equally important to keep personal habits in check, like avoiding touching your face or hair during work, and ensuring that any cuts or wounds are properly covered. Connecting this to our overall theme, personnel hygiene isn't just about individual health. It's about safeguarding the entire operation, ensuring safety, and maintaining trust with our customers or clients. When everyone practices good hygiene consistently, it creates a safer, more efficient working environment for all of us. Let's take a moment to delve into the premises that underpin our discussion. First, understanding these premises is crucial because they form the foundation for everything we're about to explore. They help us frame our thinking and ensure we're all on the same page. Second, I want to emphasize that these premises are not just assumptions. They are based on solid evidence and logical reasoning. Recognizing them allows us to evaluate the validity of our conclusions critically. Lastly, connecting these key points to our overall theme, they remind us that a strong foundation is essential for any successful strategy or solution. By keeping these premises in mind, we can approach the subsequent ideas with clarity and confidence. Let's talk about equipment, which is a crucial part of any project or operation. First, having the right tools and devices ensures efficiency and accuracy. It's not just about having equipment, but about selecting the appropriate ones that fit the specific needs of your task. Proper maintenance and calibration are also key. Well-maintained equipment performs better, lasts longer, and reduces errors. Additionally, safety features are extremely important. They protect everyone involved and help prevent accidents. Remember, the overall success of our efforts heavily depends on reliable and suitable equipment. So, investing time in choosing, maintaining, and understanding our equipment truly pays off and keeps everything running smoothly. Let's take a closer look at materials. This slide highlights the importance of selecting the right materials for our project. As you know, materials are the foundation of any successful design or implementation. They influence durability, cost, sustainability, and overall performance. One key point is understanding the properties of different materials, like strength, flexibility, weight, and resistance to environmental factors. Choosing the appropriate materials means balancing these properties to meet our specific needs. Another important aspect is considering the environmental impact, which ties into the broader theme of sustainability. Using eco-friendly materials can reduce our carbon footprint and align with modern standards for responsible innovation. Finally, I want to emphasize that thorough research and testing of materials are crucial. This ensures that what we choose not only meets technical requirements, but also supports long-term reliability and efficiency. In summary, selecting the right materials is a vital step that directly impacts the success and sustainability of our project, reinforcing the overall goal of delivering innovative and responsible solutions. Now, moving on to the next part of our discussion on reference standards, let's continue exploring some additional key points. When we talk about reference standards, we're essentially referring to the benchmark materials or methods used to ensure accuracy and consistency in our testing processes. They serve as the foundation for validating our analytical methods. It's really important to understand that these standards need to be well characterized, stable, and traceable to recognized sources, so we can trust the results they produce. Another critical aspect is the proper handling and storage of these reference materials. Any degradation or contamination can compromise our entire testing process, which is why strict protocols are necessary. Also, it's worth noting that reference standards should be regularly calibrated and verified against higher-order or primary standards to maintain their integrity over time. Connecting this back to our overall theme, maintaining rigorous standards is fundamental for ensuring the reliability and accuracy of our data, which ultimately supports better decision-making in our operations. So, understanding and properly managing reference standards is a cornerstone of quality assurance in any analytical setting. Let's continue exploring the reference standard, and I want to emphasize that this is a continuation of the previous section. Here, we're diving deeper into how standards serve as a benchmark for quality and consistency across different systems and processes. It's crucial to understand that reference standards provide a common language, ensuring everyone is on the same page when it comes to compliance and best practices. By adhering to these standards, organizations can improve interoperability, reduce errors, and enhance overall reliability. Remember, these standards are not just guidelines. They are foundational to building trustworthy and efficient systems. Connecting this to our overall theme, the use of reference standards helps us achieve consistency, security, and confidence in our operations and outputs. Now, moving on to continue our discussion on waste materials, let's delve deeper into some additional aspects. As we've seen, managing waste effectively is crucial for sustainability. Here, we focus on the types of waste materials that are often overlooked but have significant environmental impacts. It's important to understand that these materials, if not properly handled, can contribute to pollution and health issues. We should also consider the importance of proper disposal or recycling methods to minimize their negative effects. Connecting this to our overall theme, it highlights the ongoing need for innovative waste management strategies that are both efficient and environmentally friendly. This way, we can work towards reducing our ecological footprint and promoting a healthier planet. Today, I want to talk about waste materials, which are an important aspect of our overall discussion on environmental management. Waste materials refer to the byproducts or residues that are generated during various processes, whether it's manufacturing, agriculture, or everyday activities. These wastes can vary widely in type and impact, from solid waste like packaging and debris to liquids and even gases. Managing these waste materials effectively is crucial because improper disposal can lead to pollution, health hazards, and environmental degradation. It's also important to highlight that reducing waste at the source, reusing materials whenever possible, and recycling are key strategies in minimizing the negative effects of waste. As we continue to explore sustainable practices, understanding waste materials helps us develop better solutions for waste management that align with our overall goal of protecting the environment. Let's talk about documentation. Documentation is a crucial part of any project because it ensures that everyone involved has a clear understanding of the processes, decisions, and steps taken. It serves as a record that can be referenced later, which is especially important for troubleshooting, training, and maintaining consistency over time. When we emphasize good documentation, we're actually supporting the overall theme of effective communication and project sustainability. Clear, thorough documentation helps prevent misunderstandings and keeps the project aligned with its goals. Remember, it's not just about writing things down. It's about creating a resource that is accessible, accurate, and useful for the entire team. So, investing time in proper documentation ultimately leads to smoother workflows and better project outcomes. Let's talk about good production practices. These are essential to ensure that the products we make are safe, effective, and of high quality. First, maintaining cleanliness and sanitation in the production area is crucial. This helps prevent contamination and ensures a safe environment for both workers and the products. Next, proper personnel training is vital so that everyone understands the procedures and follows them correctly. Consistent adherence to written procedures guarantees uniform quality and safety standards. Additionally, controlling environmental factors like temperature and humidity can significantly affect product stability and safety. Remember, documentation is key. Keeping accurate records of every step helps trace issues if they arise and demonstrates compliance with regulations. Overall, these practices form the backbone of a responsible and reliable production process, linking directly to our goal of delivering safe, high-quality products to consumers. Let's now talk about some good practices in quality control. When it comes to ensuring quality, consistency is key, so establishing clear standards early on is essential. It's important to implement regular checks throughout the process rather than waiting until the end. This helps catch issues early and keeps the project on track. Additionally, fostering a culture of continuous improvement encourages everyone involved to look for ways to enhance quality over time. Training and empowering your team is also vital. Well-trained staff are more likely to maintain high standards. Lastly, documenting procedures and findings ensures transparency and helps in future audits or reviews. By following these practices, we reinforce the overall goal of delivering reliable, high-quality results in every aspect of our work. Good manufacturing practices are essential to ensure that the products we make are safe, effective, and of high quality. They serve as the foundation for compliance with regulatory standards and help prevent contamination, mix-ups, and errors in the manufacturing process. When we talk about GMP, we're referring to a set of guidelines that cover everything from proper sanitation and equipment maintenance to staff training and documentation. Implementing GMP means creating a controlled environment where every step is carefully monitored and recorded. This not only protects consumers, but also helps us maintain consistency across batches. It's about building quality into the process from the start, rather than relying solely on testing at the end. In the context of our overall presentation, GMP ties directly into the theme of quality assurance and regulatory compliance. It's the practical framework that supports the integrity of our products and the trust of those who rely on them. By adhering to these practices, we uphold our responsibility to deliver safe, reliable products every time. Now, moving on to slide 49, which is a continuation of our discussion on computerized systems. Here, I want to emphasize that these systems are designed to streamline processes and improve accuracy across various functions. They help reduce manual errors and increase efficiency, which is crucial in today's fast-paced environment. It's important to recognize that a well-implemented computerized system also enhances data management and security. This means better control over sensitive information and easier access to data when needed. Furthermore, integrating these systems into our overall workflow supports the theme of modernization and continuous improvement. By leveraging technology effectively, we can achieve higher productivity and maintain a competitive edge. So, as we see, the key takeaway is that computerized systems are not just tools, but strategic assets that drive operational excellence and support our organizational goals. Let's talk about the computerized system. This is a crucial part of modern operations because it streamlines processes and enhances accuracy. Essentially, a computerized system automates tasks that used to be manual, reducing the risk of human error and saving time. It also allows for real-time data processing, which means decisions can be made more quickly and based on up-to-date information. This integration supports overall efficiency and helps us maintain consistency across different functions. As we see, implementing a robust computerized system is key to staying competitive and improving quality in our operations. So, understanding its components and how it connects to our broader goals is vital for success. Thank you so much for your time and attention today. I truly appreciate your engagement throughout this presentation. If you have any questions or need further support, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help you implement these insights effectively. For any additional information or assistance, please contact us at the details provided. Thanks again, and I look forward to connecting with you soon.